Hi everyone, today I'm going to discuss about some basic things about work breakdown structure. Work breakdown structure is nothing bad like to complete that larger projects we need to go by step, right? So by breaking down the project into smaller components as WBS, and we can integrate the scope of cost, and we can track our estimated cost and revenue of the project, so that we'll use this work breakdown structure for the larger projects. So in this session I'm going to explain about creating the simple work breakdown structure and timeline of that work breakdown structure, estimated amounts, how to set, uh, and activity creation. Select an activity while creating the transaction. So those are the basic functionalities we are going to discuss in this video. It's taking time. So first of all, go to work project management accounting. I'll create one project. WBS purpose, we need to know basic things, right? So I'll create one project. So let's take new, and I'm taking time and material only. WBS. Okay, then create project. So now we are going to define the work breakdown structure for this time and material project. So now to create a work breakdown structure, go to plan tab here in the activities work breakdown structure. Click on that. Select the scheduling calendar in the project form to create work breakdown structure. It is asking this scheduling calendar we need to select. Let's take 24 hours one, or anything like if you want to create the new one, right click and click on view details and create your own calendar for this scheduling. I am just taking the 24-hour calendar which is already exist in the system. So then I clicked on work breakdown structure. After clicking work breakdown structure, so here we have task name. This is the task which is already created by automatically. Let's take new task that I need to perform in this work breakdown structure. I click new, and Here some next here I'll test something this and test or something I'll think after apprentice maybe maintaining hours is my next task. Duration as of now. Once it is everything your work breakdown structure is created, you need to publish. Otherwise, it won't then let me go to the project and create 1 hour journal for this. Yeah, to create our journal, go to project tab or take new. mm, on the lines. See, stage is created status currently to this project. So now system won't allow to create any journals for this project. Let me change the stage of the project to in progress. Once the project is changed to in progress, go to our journal to create to post the our journal for this project. Lines and taking you here. And what are the categories we selected? One is apprentice. Suppose I taken 2 hours. Unable to find unique worker record corresponding to the entered values. So now we are getting this particular error, unable to find a unique record. See, this is due to let me go back and tab, go to breakdown structure, and you have tracking view as well. You can track your details of the project levels. You can track here your cost percentage, actual cost, remaining cost. All the details will be available here in the project. uh, in the project tab, you'll have required activity. Where is that? Where it is? All projects, and under setup you'll have the um, required activity needs to be selected, that option. Okay, before that, we are facing some error, right? So let's go to our breakdown structure to solve that. Mm, so now no resource in the drop down list, it is showing. Let me take a resource, assign resource for the project. Maybe the category validation also not there. I forgot the error message what it is giving. So let's take new. Unable to find the unique worker record corresponding to the entered value. Uh, why it is showing this error message? Let's go and check the users. Something unable to find unique worker record. Let's check in Google. I think something. this error, need, need to check validations only, I guess, but we need to set parameter worker project. Let me delete this one again. Validation of the mandatory worker project validation also check the transaction date with workers employment. Let me check the worker employment. Julia. The worker record employment history, when employment started and when that you can check in the whether that worker is active worker or it's already terminated, employment is already terminated, that we can check in the worker record. Let me check that first. So employment history, it's already never, only for USMF legal entity it is never, employment not ended. So let's check what are the suggestions there. We are getting the above error message every now and then in our production environment. I know the fix has been given, but we have set parameter work. So these parameters, let's check the parameters. What are the parameters we selected for validation purpose? Mhm. Resource project is mandatory and category resource is mandatory. So let me duplicate one more tab. We can skip this error maybe by giving none here. Let's save this one and I'll go and create the Howard journal. But to solve that, we need to map that resource to the project. Then system will allow. I guess that is that is causing the issue. Let's see. So now it is posted. Anyway, I'm not going to do that one, but I can give the uh, path where you can assign the resource to the project, well, so that validation will pass. So you can go to resource list and you can select the resource list, that person Julia. This is the person. So I think that is the thing, you need to assign the resource to the project. So anyway, we'll move forward, and you'll have the activity to select in the project. So in all projects form, you can have the projects which are available, and where is that WBS testing project, you'll get this activity selection as well for the project. From the project tab, you'll get under the setup, you'll have the uh, required activity on journals enable. um, and we have some other features in the work breakdown structure, some advanced features, basic things I am going to explain. And this project will we already created the work breakdown structure. In the work breakdown structure, we have predecessor, and this is the first, and after this is the step you need to perform, and you have this like these are the task under tasks, and you'll have the details as well here to check uh, task wise details. We have other fields as well. Those are grayed out first, new those things and all. So this is the uh, details of the task that you have created, and so it currently it is published status. So these fields are disabled. Now I click on edit. You have a new button here, delete. uh, Click on indecent. If suppose if I click indecent here, so it will be the in the stage one only, it is sub stage thing. If I click outdent, then it will be separate stage. If I give the predecessor, it will be the like stage one. After stage one, it will follow the stage two. And you have move up, move down fields here, expand as well. If you want to expand all or level one. So for example, if there are subsections or subtasks, it will be like this. If you want to expand only for a particular line or like particular lines, you can use this expand option. And import functionality, export functionality of the WBS, you have that. Create WBS template from the scratch. Next is work breakdown structure templates. Use an existing work breakdown template as a uh, template for importing the WBS. So to do that, first you will go to the projects and WBS estimated cost and revenue. We can find out that. So and then we anyway we already created this breakdown structure, right? You can import, sorry, I'll give this as whatever we saved in the previous one, we can import that as well to apply the rate card for this customer instead of rates in the selected template. You can do that. You can import that and expose functionality using these templates. This will be one of the nice feature in the WBS. And if you want to set up WBS, you have some configurations and setups need for work breakdown structure. One is working calendar assigned to the project, uh, which is okay. I'll explain step by step. One is worker calendar assigned to the project, number sequence activity, then project categories, rates, resources, line properties. So for number sequence, where they need to go to create the number sequence for the activity, they need to go to legal entities. So in the legal entities, for example, here activity number is there. This is the activity number for number sequence for activity creation. And next step is that worker calendar in organization administration itself. Under setup calendars, you have one option. In these calendars, these are the 24 hours calendar which we selected while after creating the project. When we are giving the work breakdown structure, it's given an one error message. To solve that, we given the scheduled calendar as 24 hours. This is the 24 hours calendar. And if we go to working timings, and these are the timings for this particular calendar. Next is that project management. uh, so assigning the scheduling or assigning scheduling calendar where we'll do default work in the all project just as shown you, right? So that is the one you need to do. And resource list I shown you already how to add the resource to the project. So in this let me check one more point. Otherwise activity creation maybe I'll discuss in another episode or coming sessions anyway. Current actually it's supposed to be in this form itself, and not under plan. Here you need to get the mm, maybe required activity. Under this setup only required activity on generals enable. So that to for that activity maybe some parameters we need to enable, that I need to check. Activity somewhere need to enable, I think under scheduling. Required activity for how this is the one I'm looking for. So somehow I forgot that functionality, that field where it's located, right? I'm continuously checking in general tab, but it is under that is the field actually. Okay, anyway, I'll check this activity. That is, I think in my project I checked. I have that feature. Maybe I'm not sure whether it is standard functionality or it is customized. Maybe I just noted the one of the point, so that I want to notice in this video, but unfortunately I'm not remembering whether it is standard functionality or customized functionality. Okay, anyway, we'll discuss in next uh, coming sessions if possible that uh,